Hey, hello, this is Andrea, and today is Wednesday, the 8th of February, 2023. And I don't know, it's in the 40s or 50s outside here in southeastern Pennsylvania. There's a tiny bit of a breeze. And yeah, I'm just sitting here. I didn't get a chance to make a video yesterday because there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on right now. You know that I mentioned I'm having medical issues that I don't really want to go into, but it takes up a lot of time and energy. And then now my mom is having some medical issues, so we went down to see her yesterday, and hoping to hear more about what's going on with her. So, let's see. Yay, great news, right? Anyway, everybody goes through these things. So recently I finished reading The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. It's less than 200 pages, so it fulfills one of my things of reading a book less than 200. I do this thing. Well, I used to, I journal about, I write about what I'm reading. I've always taken notes when I read books, but now there's like this thing where people do reading journals, and I like some of the little things they do. And one of them is to make like this kind of book bingo type thing where you write different stuff that you want to do. I've always written ideas like I like to have one really short book and one really long book for the year, like one that's less than 200 pages and one that's more than 500 pages. So this book that I just read, The Great Gatsby, was less than 200 pages. So you want to know what I thought? I gave it 3 stars out of 5. That means I liked it. I found the writing a little too flowery for me. There's just parts where he just gets over descriptive of stuff. And then like my brain just starts, what is that? Where you just wander off because you're like, this is too many words just to describe like one tiny thing. So anyway, this book has it all. It has classism, sexism, and racism. So it's a product of its time period. So, and then it's got different individuals trying to be something that they're not, and yeah. Anyway, F. Scott Fitzgerald likes to write about classism, so that is definitely in here. It was good. What I found interesting was the descriptions of life in New York City and Long Island at that time period. So, anyway, I was thinking about this the other day, because my son was asking me, do I have any books that I've read that are 5 stars, and that I've given 5 stars, and there's hardly any. Like one of them was East of Eden. That's a very long book. Yeah, I mostly, my 2 main numbers are 2 and 3. 2 means I didn't like it, and 3 means I liked it. 4 means I liked it a lot and I would read it again. And 5 means either this is one of the best things ever written or it's one of my favorite books. So partially, it's mostly subjective because that's me talking about it, but Anyway, I'm not sure what I'm going to read next. Bob has a book that he wants me to read, but there's also like someone starting like a little book club that sounded interesting to me, so I might try to read a book from that. I haven't decided. But this is my second book of the year. And I try to keep it at about one book per month. Sometimes I do more and sometimes I do less. And guess what? So, you know what's happening this Sunday. The Superb Owl, or the Super Bowl, or the big game. I don't even know if I can say the other word that's not the Superb Owl, because they used to sue people for saying, anyway. That's why people say the big game, because, anyway, I'm going off topic. But because we don't have cable anymore, we haven't had it for like 2 years or almost 2 years, we don't have access to watching the Super Bowl. Now, last year, I believe we watched it streaming on YouTube. But now, to see it on YouTube, you have to have YouTube television. And there's other ways to watch the Super Bowl if you only have streaming. But you have to pay to have extra services. So I was reading up about stuff and I saw that you can get a digital antenna to get local channels. Now, you know, we've had antennas in the past, but I remember when they said they were going to stop broadcasting, and so nobody was able to use their antennas for a while. I didn't know that now they're broadcasting in digital. And they're about to switch stuff to 4K, so it'll be digital and 4K. I don't know if that's happening right now or not. So we went and bought a digital antenna. And we can get lots of channels, but we can't get the Fox channel. And that's what the Super Bowl is going to be broadcast on. We got so many channels. I mean, some of them are from Philadelphia and some of them are from other areas. And it's like, so we got CBS, NBC. I think we have 2 different PBS channels. We have stuff like, what is that? MeTV, and something with old movies in it. And we have a couple Spanish channels. And I think we have one Christian channel. Or I don't know if it's just like private broadcast or public broadcasting or whatever. I don't know. But, yeah, we couldn't get the Fox channel for the Super Bowl. I think there's something blocking it. Like, Bob put it up pretty high in the window. So, there's like a wide range of prices for these digital antennas. They look like a big square, you know. Anyway, that all to say that we're not going to be watching the Super Bowl here. We're going to go to our friend's house, and we're going to Bob's going to make chili, so we're going to bring chili over there. And then she has like a snack tray and some cupcakes, and I'm bringing some fancy sodas, and you know, EAGLES. So we were thinking, Bob was like, do you think it's all going to be about Tom Brady again this year? Because when the Eagles won the Super Bowl a few years ago, all they could talk about the whole time was Tom Brady, and they kept putting down the Eagles and acting like the other team was going to win. They kept saying terrible stuff about the Eagles during the game. And I was like, oh, they're not going to say anything about Tom Brady now. And then Bob found that Tom Brady's going to be one of the broadcasters. So, yeah, I guess it might be all about Tom Brady again. Who knows? But let's have fun, right? And I think Rihanna is doing the halftime show. And that I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what Bob said. And then there's going to be all the Super Bowl commercials. So it's a fun time. Anyway, that's our plans coming up. It sounds very exciting, right? Got to fit it in between all the medical stuff. you gotta find your fun and your joy where you can. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, what are you up to? Are you gonna watch the game? You gonna watch the big game? Or are you doing something else? I think we're gonna have, Bob's gonna make grilled cheese and tomato soup for dinner tonight. So it'll be a nice, light, comfortable dinner. And yeah. And I guess that's all I got for today. So I hope you're having a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.